my nose wasn't shiny right here, this will be my thumbnail. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Whitney B here. I'm so excited to have you here. If you're a returning subscriber, then welcome back. And if you haven't subscribed yet, press that subscribe button because you will not regret it. Today's video is going to be about, you guessed it, the hair I have on, these beautiful, beautiful honey blonde braids. I am so in love with my braids, you guys. I am so in love with my braids. But I really like the color. I feel like it really goes well with my skin, and it would go well with many people. It can go well with anyone from fair skin to dark skin. I'm medium to dark skin. Feel that melanin. But yeah, so I really love this color. It's actually from Vivica Fox. I didn't actually know that she had a, hair collection. You go, girl! But yes, again, like I said, this is the Vivica Fox honey blonde, I'm guessing 27 clinical in hair. I got this hair done a couple of hours ago. I bought 12 packs and I actually ended up using all of them. The only hair that was left was like just a little chunk, like enough for 2 or 3 braids pretty much. But I pretty much used 12 packs. So what I did is I separated my hair into chunks. And then I took some thread, took a piece of hair, took the thread and then wrapped it all around the hair, all the way at the bottom, as if I'm doing twists, but again, I'm using a piece of thread. Very, very easy to do. In the back, I always start with 3 big braids and then I just work my way up, and the sizes basically like go smaller and smaller as I work my way up. And then after I did that to my whole head, I took the braids, like the caniculin braid, and I actually started doing the singles. And the reason for that is it actually makes your hair grow longer. I don't know how, don't ask me how, I knew it worked, okay? Because when I was little, I had really, really long hair, and part of it was because with the thread braiding. I'm from Cameroon, which is in West Africa. Like a lot of Cameroonian girls, when we were young girls, if you were braided by your mom or your grandma or your auntie, you had thread braids. That's how I call it. That's the only way I can call it right now. You had threaded braids. The thread was in your hair. It was a protective style and it really made your hair grow. Like my hair grew a lot. All I know was it was a very effective protective style. And in the front, I try to be stylish and I try to do a little, triangle, little style in the front, but I don't know. But yeah, and the really cool thing about this protective style as well is it makes sure that your hair stays in place. Because if you have extremely nappy hair, extremely coarse hair like myself, whether you use gel or lotion, after a while, especially if you're doing singles with a hair color that's different than yours, it sticks out. He can tell, she can tell, everyone can tell that your hair is sticking out. So it's also a great way to make sure that your hair will stay in place until you take those braids off, because your hair is pretty much braided before you braid it, if that makes sense. If you don't want the ends to come apart, burning the ends is not an option for you. What I would recommend, and this is what I always do, is to dip it into really hot boiling water. Be very careful when you do that. Especially if you're doing it by yourself, I'll just be very careful. What I do is I always have a towel on my shoulders and then I have a towel right by the hair, so that as soon as I remove the hair from the hot boiling water, I just grab it with the towel and it doesn't touch my skin. The only thing I would say about this hair is that it was stiff, you guys. Like it was very, very, very stiff. When I was done braiding it, even to bend it, like it wouldn't bend. Like I'm telling you, it was stiff. So I had to put it into hot water, not only to protect the ends from not coming apart, but also because the hair was so stiff. So I will say, after you dip it into hot water, as you can see, it flows, it's bouncy, it's not as stiff anymore at all. The braids are actually pretty long. They come down all the way from my boobs to like my belly, and when I put them backwards, they almost reach my butt. So they're a decent size. As you guys can tell, I never like doing my hair full, especially when it's singles, because they get heavy and it's a lot of work because I do my own hair. So I actually like this look when it's semi-full. The braids are thick. They're not jumbo, but they're not small or medium. I would say they're pretty thick. But anyways, that's about it about these braids. I have nothing else to say about these braids except that I love them. But as usual, my loves, thank you so much for watching my video. If you're subscribing as we speak, thank you. Come on, do it. Do it. I know you want to do it. You did it! Yay! If you like this video, rate it with a thumbs up. Press that subscribe button down below. Come back for more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on on my next video.